Here is a 125 ml Erlenmeyer flask with 2 grams of impure acetaldehyde, and now 20 milliliters of solvent is added to the flask. It is heated on a hot plate at least halfway or more to absorb if the solid dissolves completely. And along with that is a small amount of this solvent in a 50 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask to be used in case the original mixture does not dissolve completely. If needed, add small portions of the hot solvent to the 125 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask and continue heating on the hot plate. Warm the mixture for a few minutes to see if dissolved, and if so, stop adding solvent. The goal is to add the least amount of solvent necessary to result in a soluble solution. Once finished, with the aid of oven mitts or equivalent, move the Erlenmeyer flask on top of a wire gauze or equivalent to cool the contents to room temperature. To decolorize the sample while off the hot plate, add about 60 milligrams of activated charcoal to the cool mixture in the Erlenmeyer flask. And then warm it back up. At the same time, heat some solvent in an appropriate size flask, and while that is going on, set up a hot filtration apparatus where you have a stemless funnel on top of or rested an Erlenmeyer flask or beaker at least 50 milliliter capacity, and inside the stemless funnel is a folded, fluted style filter paper folded into half 3 consecutive times, and it's already placed inside the funnel where a pocket is available for the hot solution to pass through. Heat the flask to dissolve the solid while charcoal is present to redissolve the impure sample. Add first some hot solvent through the stemless funnel and filter paper to allow the filter paper to adhere to the funnel. And then pour the hot solution through the same setup. Make sure that only charcoal is visible in the filter paper. Any visibility of crystals of acetanilide in the paper or stuck in the funnel should require additional amounts of the hot solvent through the stemless funnel, and all the contents are to be collected in an appropriate size beaker or Erlenmeyer flask. You should notice some crystals start to form during this process. Add more hot solvent if needed to ensure no solid other than charcoal remains in the filter paper and all the transfer has occurred from the original Erlenmeyer flask. Once done, allow the flask to cool to room temperature before moving the flask in an ice bath. Discard the filter paper and its contents in an appropriate waste container.